Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Henry from Tech Daddy Videos, and this particular video, we're just going to be doing Amazon Q&A today. Today is Thursday, and we are going to be answering some questions, your guys' questions, what you have with Amazon. I want to know as far as how you guys are doing with Amazon, how you're selling on Amazon, what kind of sales are you doing? Your sales good? Are they stagnant? Maybe we can help you out with that and what have you. We could be talking about my courses, going to be talking about my training, we'll be talking about coaching and all that good stuff there. Welcome back for you guys that are coming back, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys supporting my channel, and for those of you that are brand new, well, I'm glad that you're here, and you're taking a look at what I have to offer, we do this every week. Mondays and on Thursdays, I will be here answering Q&A for you guys, and we do this every week. So kind of make it a routine, and kind of make it, to where, answering your questions. So getting your sales up and making sure that your sales are increasing and what have you. So sales have been increasing quite a bit, especially on Amazon. They are starting to pick up, and they will start to pick up in these next few months. So usually they are really busy, extremely busy in June and July, and you'll see sales start to increase. And that's where I actually will increase some of my product as far as price is concerned, make a little bit more money off of it, because I know for a fact some of the summertime products that I have will make money, and make quite a bit of money there. So let me know who's in. Let me know who's actually on, so I can see who's on. Just in the chat itself, just say hello, say where you're from, what have you, and I want to see who's all here. Romero's here. It looks like Joel's here. Some of you guys are members at Tech Daddy Videos. I appreciate that. Some of you are not, and it would be nice. It would be great if we can get you in at Tech Daddy Videos to start your training, and you start learning how to sell on Amazon. Start learning how to make some money selling on Amazon. Loli's here. Welcome back. I appreciate you guys coming on in, my faithful followers. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys are back. So tonight was just going to be Q&A. I really didn't have a topic tonight, to be honest. I mean, so if you guys want to talk about something, or you want to just mention anything as far as what you want to learn or what you want to talk about, then I would be more than happy to extend on that. I just did a video on keywords, and the keywords is a very, very important part of your listing. And I did have a few members that were trying to get in touch with me. They did, and one of them had finished his listing, and I took a look at his listing, and there was some improvements that needed to be done. But yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm here for. I'm here to kind of take a look at that and kind of see what he's selling, and it was one of the products that I recommended on my training, on my Amazon A to Z course, my monthly product, and he went ahead and took advantage of that. And so the listing actually looked really, really nice, looked really, really good. So I'm gonna have him, as soon as he starts selling, as soon as he starts making money, I'm gonna try to get him on and let him tell you how he's doing with his sales and everything else like that. That's what I like with my members. I like to get them on here and just talk about how they're doing, what they did, how they did it, what kind of training they took, and so forth. There's a lot of people that have watched YouTube videos. They've watched other guys, and then they're there, doing their sales pitch, trying to sell them on their products and so forth. And so I have quite a few members that come in and they paid a lot more than what I charged. So, I get a lot of praise. I get a lot of people saying, "Hey, I should be charging a lot more for my training, a lot more for, what I have to offer, what I'm giving you guys out there." So, I take that into consideration. But the fact of the matter is, I make enough money as it is. So I'm not really concerned about, jacking up my prices or upselling you to a $15,000 package or a $10,000 package. There's guys out there on Facebook and all that, they're trying to sell, Amazon training for $10,000 for personal coaching, which I think is ridiculous. I think it's crazy. Um, I don't charge half of that, but I've been doing sales on Amazon for over 10 plus years, so. Let me see. What's the deal.com? Hey, Henry, do you get that cool sound on your phone when you get an FBM sale? No, I don't. I only get the little ring sound. That is the coolest sound. Yeah, that is for my merchant fulfilled. So it lets me know when I have a sale on my merchant fulfilled products. My Amazon's FBA products, no, that is turned off to where they just do the sale. I don't worry about that because I'm able to check that. But it's my merchant fulfilled. Don't ask me how I got it on the phone. I did. I think I downloaded an app. I'm not sure, but it just lets me know when I do get sales, and so. But I did it such a long time ago that I just kind of kept it, because I like hearing that sound too. That's the sound of money, tells me when I'm making money and when I did a sale. So yeah, I appreciate that. But if I figure it out, I will let you know and go from there. So. All right, guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask questions. Hello, Steve. Welcome. Chris, welcome. I know Steve has been selling on Amazon for a while. Hopefully you got that situation taken care of, Steve, with your product. I know he had an issue, but hopefully he got that taken care of and is moving on and so forth. So. Quite a few of you guys are members here, so welcome back, members. And those of you that are brand new, yeah, just sign up for my free course. I will have the link in the description below where you can sign up for the free course and sign up and take a look and see what it's all about. I mean, that's why I'm here. I've been doing this business for 10 plus years, and every single week it just seems like it's just getting better and better and better and better. And plus I have a lot more people coming in, taking the training, which I feel like it's getting out of control sometimes, because I do get quite a few people that just come in and they come in like all at once in spurts, and which is good, but you got to take control of your members and make sure that you take care of all your members, and that's what I try to do. So, but we were talking about earlier, I was talking to somebody about sending products overseas, products that they had purchased from China. They were asking me about products that were being shipped to an airport. And she had asked me if it was better to have it shipped to an airport or to her resident. And what suppliers don't tell you is they're only responsible for getting the products from point A to point B. So if their destination is, say, the airport, it's going to be cheaper for them to send it there, because U.S. Customs, China Customs, and freight forwarders are going to charge you quite a bit of money when you're sending it by boat, when you're sending it freight. I do 95% of my products are products that I send by airplane. Okay, whether it's DHL, FedEx, or UPS. Those are the three carriers. There's other carriers that would do it, but when you do a order or you do something with a manufacturer distributor overseas, they're going to check the price for you and make sure that it is important that you make sure that when you're dealing with a distributor or manufacturer, that they take care of the duty fees. And the duty fees you should never have to pay for because you're paying for your shipping, and that should be part of your shipping. I have a few members that have called me, said that they had to pay duty fees, which I think is crazy. Um, that's just another fee that they're not paying, and they should be paying. You are getting. See, they're getting your business, therefore they should absorb the cost of the shipping itself. So when you get it shipped by freight, a lot of times the suppliers will go out there and try to brush everything off by saying, "Oh no, we'll send it to the port, or we'll send it to the airport." And so when they do that, they only pay a certain amount, which is very cheap. I mean, they can go anywhere, say from Los Angeles, from China to Los Angeles. They may only be responsible for shipping to get it from point A to point B on freight, and it may only cost $200. So, but by airplane, it would cost you $900. So it sounds much better when you're only paying 200 as opposed to 900. But what they don't tell you is that when they get to the port, that you have to get it out of the port. So therefore, you're going to have to pay all these other fees. You're going to have to pay the duty fees, the custom fees, the delivery fees, the storage fees. There's a lot of fees that are involved, and you have to get a freight forwarder for that. If you don't get a freight forwarder, it's like you walking into court and you're convicted of a crime and you're defending yourself. That's basically what it is. So you always want to make sure that you're prepared, because if your paperwork is not in order about the time that your shipment gets to the port, you could be fined up to $10,000 for your product. That's why freight forwarders are so valuable when it comes to paying for a freight forwarder. You should never have to pay for a freight forwarder when you are sending it by airplane. Okay? I've never ever paid for a freight forwarder when I sent it by aircraft. I paid from a freight forwarder when I was sending it by freight, by boat, because you have to, pretty much. If you don't, and your paperwork's not correct, you're going to get screwed big time, and it's going to cost you a lot more just to get your product out. So it's always better to get your product and have it shipped directly to your house, where you can inspect it, take a look at it, see it. And a lot of guys will go and they'll pay for a third party, which is fine too. Just remember, when you get a third party involved, that you're going to be spending money on per unit. Okay, they don't do it for free, so you will be paying for that, for them to take a look at it, inspect it, send it in to Amazon, when you could do that stuff yourself. A lot of these things you can do yourself. It's very easy. It's not complicated. It's just a matter of knowing what you're doing, and that's where the training comes in. That's where I kind of show you in the training and say, this is how you do it, step by step by step by step. And if there's something that I didn't cover in my training, please let me know, because I will make a video and put that video on for everybody, and that way I make sure that it's in my training. That's how I want my members to be taken care of. I want to make sure that they get exactly what they pay for, and I have no complaints, so I'm happy about that. and my training is getting better and better and better. And I got more videos coming in that I'm thinking about. That I'm sitting there going, you know what? I'm just going to add a little bit more, tweak this out a little bit more, be more specific, be more clear on you know how to negotiate with a Chinese supplier, you know, and show you live how to negotiate, what to say, what not to say. I'm redoing all those videos. As a matter of fact, I have another supplier that I got to call tonight. I'm going to record them. I'm going to put it on my training as a brand new 2018 video. And there you go. You get to watch me live as I negotiate. And if I can negotiate this guy down from $10 per unit to $6 per unit, at least you're able to see me and see exactly what I say and do, and that will be just on my computer, and you'll be able to see that. So there's a lot of guys that don't do that. They don't get into specifics, and that's one thing that I want to do, is I want to make sure that I get specifics and go from there. All right, there's some questions that are coming in, so we're going to go ahead and check some of these questions. Guys, if you have questions right now, feel free, ask me. I'm here, and see if we can answer some of your questions, okay? All right, so let's go back to Miss Vega. Hi, how are you? My Raid Court, Henry. Can you add how to handle listing hijackers to your training? Yeah, I have it in there. It's in there already. In the training, it's what happens when you get hijacked or something. The video, there's 2 videos on hijacking, so it's in there. If you can't find it, let me know, and we'll see if we can find it for you. Just give me a call. My phone number is up on top on the title, so just give me a call, and we'll point you in the right direction. I know those videos on there, and I think that somebody just asked me that the other day, and they're on there because I checked them and I made sure. And I said, all you got to do is watch the hijacking videos. There's 2 of them, and as a matter of fact, they did it because I tell them to send a letter to people that are hijacking, to send them a letter, and if they don't get it off, then I tell them there's a few other things that you need to do, but that's in the videos. So it is there. I know it is there because I just talked to somebody about that the other day, one of my other members. All right. I just had another new seller hijack my listing, and I am waiting for Amazon to remove them. No, see, I'm going to tell you right now, my Raid Court, what you're going to do is you're going to send them a letter first. Okay, that's what Amazon wants you to do. They want you to contact them. It's in my hijacking video. Take a look at it, that video. Search out for it. Like I said, if you can't find it, I'll point you in the right direction when you call me, because I'll be on and I can show you exactly where it's at. But you want to send a letter to that person who just took your listing and lowered the price so low that you can't make any more money, right? So they're planning on getting into the buy box. And that's the reason why they did it. So if you have a product that is maybe $20 and they turn around and they're selling it for like $9, you can't compete with that. A lot of them are Chinese suppliers that are just creating the listing on Amazon. So by the time that they go out there and buy it, then they go out there and they buy it, then it takes them 21 days just to get the product and what have you. So if they lower that product cheap enough, I will go out there and I'll buy the product myself. If I can get it cheaper from this guy who's just created a listing off my listing, and I've had this done before, I bought all his inventory. I bought every single one. For example, I had one where he hijacked my listing. I had it for $17, and then he lowered the price to $4. So what I did is I went ahead and I went into his listing and I bought every single one of his inventory, and it was prime. So he screwed up and he sold out, and I bought every single one cheaper than what I got it overseas. And I look for stuff like that, because if I can get it really, really cheap and they're prime, if they're prime, they're coming straight from Amazon. And people will make that mistake. They'll sit there and forget the 1 or what have you. It could have been $17, but they only put it for $7, you know, and not even pay attention to it. But there's nothing they can do. It's once that product is there and it's sold, Amazon will ship it out to me. And guess what? I got all their product. And that does happen. So pay attention to that. If it's cheap enough and you're getting it's cheaper than you getting it overseas, buy all their inventory. That's what I do. All right, Steve. Steve, Henry, your new product is just the cover correct. You know what, Steve? I have to look and see what the new product was because I couldn't remember. I was working on another product for this month, as a matter of fact. So let me take a look at it. Call me tomorrow, and then we'll talk about that product itself. Don't mention what the product is on YouTube. That's just for the members and members only. But call me tomorrow, and then we'll get it straightened out. Okay? All right. Rebug. Hey Henry, I just started pay-per-click for my new item. For some reason, the ads don't run because I'm not in the buy box. Any reason why? Yes. Call Amazon and talk to customer service. Ask them why you're not in the buy box. It could be the listing that you created. If it is, or could be the category. There's a lot of things that could come into play why you're not in the buy box. It could be a restricted product that you're selling that doesn't go into buy box, like books. Like if you have a book, they won't go in the buy box because they're not allowed. So they'll never be in the buy box. And so find out if for some reason they say category or whatever, then create a brand new listing, another listing, and try it in a different category and see if you can get in the buy box that way. Most of the time, you got to private label your own product. If you private label your own product, most of the time you get into the buy box by private labeling. If you piggybacked off somebody, that it's their listing. It's not your listing. It's theirs. So that may be a reason why. Steve, that would be great. No problem. Grass to go. Hey, how you doing, Grass to go? Henry, how to get your buy box back if you lose it and it's your own listing? Well, you got to figure out, most of the time it's price. Yeah, most of the time it's price. And if you are not the lowest price, you're not going to get in the buy box. A lot of it has to do too with your reviews. You could be a brand new seller with no reviews, and that may not get you into the buy box. But you can do pay-per-click campaigns. That's what I do. Is I'll do a automatic campaign and I'll just run it. And a lot of times the products are private label that I do anyway. So I'm automatically going to get in the buy box unless it's a restricted product. Okay. A lot of buy box questions tonight. Rebug, it's in the $4.95 package. Okay, cool. Well, good. Thanks for helping my Raid Corp out. I just found them in the $4.95 drop down. Thanks. Yeah, great. Very good videos, Rebug. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Lex Diamond, you're new, Lex. Welcome. Welcome to my channel, Lex. I appreciate it. Glad to see you on. How do I start selling on Amazon from scratch? Take my videos. Take my course. Take my videos. Let me show you how to make money selling on Amazon. Let me show you how to do it step by step by step. Okay? You take my course, whether it's my $2.95 course, my $4.95, or my Amazon A to Z course, which is my most expensive, $7.95. Still cheaper than anybody else here on the internet. I believe that. If they're selling it any cheaper, they're giving you crap. I give you everything. And I make sure, you can ask, as a matter of fact, you can ask the members here. The members here will tell you exactly, how powerful this course is, or these courses are. I go into detail. But if you are brand new and you are just trying to figure out Amazon, that's not the thing to do on Amazon. Okay, it's a good way to get your account suspended, get your account taken off because you did something wrong and you didn't know because you didn't have a clue. Well, this is what I show you in the training in my courses. I show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, I'll give you all the meat and potatoes. You get the whole enchilada, you get the whole plate, whatever you want to call it. Okay, that's why I'm here. And on top of that, I do Q&A, and I sit here on YouTube and I answer all your questions. Now, I give you some things here on YouTube, but the real information, the good information, is going to be in my courses. That's what people are paying for. So think about it. If it's something that you might be interested in and you're really serious about making money, then take the course and I'll help you and I'll do what I can. Everybody knows I'm here to help. This is why I'm on YouTube. This is why I leave my phone number in the title where you can call me, talk to me directly if you want to. If you want to ask me a simple question, I'm more than happy to help you, but I help my members first. They've invested in me and I'm going to invest in them. Okay? All right. Enough about that, but that's how you do it. Chris, may I ask if there is a member-only Facebook group that we could ask some questions? No, I mean, Chris, no, I don't want to do a Facebook group anymore, to be honest, because, you know, I get people in there. I've had people in my Facebook group and they kind of just, they're not serious. And that's why I do my Q&A on YouTube, where you can sit here and ask me live instead of sitting there and asking a question or asking somebody who doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. I would rather you hear it from me, the expert, as opposed to somebody who heard it from somebody else and you go and you take their advice. See, that's where you get information overload. And you sit there and go, well, this guy said, and this guy said, and I watched this video, and this guy said. It's all, you know, if you want an expert who's making money and who's doing it every day, then you follow that guy. Me, I've been doing this for 10 plus years. Amazon opened up in Australia. I flew there and stayed in Australia for 3 months in a hotel room. Trying to figure out exactly what is selling and what is not selling. And the reason why I stood so long is because I was waiting for Amazon's FBA program so I could start sending stuff over there and getting that done. So I spent a lot of time in Australia, and I was fortunate to do that because I make the money. I don't work. I don't have a full-time job. This is my full-time job right here, taking care of my members. This is what I do. During the day, I'm always thinking, what am I going to do to better my courses? What am I going to do to help my members out? This is what I do all day. I was just talking about this with somebody else today. I was like, wow, I'm bored sometimes because I'm doing this. I'm doing my merchant fulfilled. I'm sending products out still after 10 years. I still do it. If I didn't do that, then I would be bored to death. You know, it's like, well, I go here and I go there. I went to Australia. I'm taking off to Hawaii. And from there, I want to go to Cayman Islands and I want to go to New Zealand and I want to go all these other places I want to go to. But I got work to do. I got work. This is my work right here. So, anyways, I'm going to give them a call. Thanks for the info. No problem. Lex Diamond. Thank you, sir. Hello from Dallas, Texas. I got a lot of people from Texas. A lot of people. I don't know why they see my videos in Texas, but I just sit there and I was like, wow, I'm getting known in Texas, I guess. Chris, I'm on a few Amazon FBA courses, and this is by far the best one. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I understand. Henry, no problem. Okay. Multi-dimensional man. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm on other platforms selling like crazy, but my problem is finding the time to branch off to Amazon. Got any time management tips? Yeah, you listen, if you multidimensional man. Look, you go where the money is. The money is on Amazon. Okay? Amazon, look, I tell people this, and I say people go and they advertise on Facebook, they advertise on Shopify, they advertise on eBay, sell their stuff on eBay. Amazon is the #1 marketplace in the world. 186 different countries that they're in. That you can sit there and have this. When people go to Amazon, they have their wallets wide open. They're already in the system. All they got to do is click buy. When they go to Shopify, when they go to Facebook, they got to click buy. That redirects them to wherever they're going to go, Shopify or Amazon. And you got to promote it. You got to promote it with pay-per-click ads and you got to get people to your website somehow. So Amazon is their own website. That's a platform. You don't need a website to sell on Amazon. People will tell you, well, you should have a website. You should have this. No, you don't. You don't need a website. The only time you need a website is when you're going to brand register a product. And if you brand register a product, you better make damn well sure that you are selling products, that particular product, in order to be putting a website up, driving traffic to that website, spending money, thousands and thousands of dollars to get people to your website so you can turn around and do that. With brand registry, you don't have to do that. You just got to create a website, show Amazon your product is on that page, and you get approved. There's other things that you got to do. Okay, don't get me wrong. There's other things that you have to do. But you don't really need a website to get started. People go, well, I need an LLC, or I need a C Corp, or I got to do this. I got to check into this. So before they even go into Amazon, they're looking at C Corps, they're looking at S Corps, they're looking at all these other corporations that they're never, ever, ever going to use. Ever. And I tell people all the time, you do not need any type of corporation unless you're going to take that to your tax advisor and have your tax man figure it out that way. Has nothing to do with Amazon. Nothing. All you need to do to start with Amazon is get a seller's permit. You need that for tax purposes so you can charge taxes on your products. And when you charge tax on your products, then they come back with 1099. There you go. You have it. Okay? So, few things. No website. No corporation. I didn't start with a corporation until 3 years after I was selling on Amazon. 3 years. I just did my individual account. Used my own social security number. Said, here you go. This is how I'm going to start. And my tax accountant said, yeah, you're perfectly fine. Yeah, you're doing this right. Yes, why don't you go ahead and go get a business account? Went and got a business account. Got that taken care of. Took that back to my tax accountant. Says, now we could write this off. Now we could write this off. Now we could write this off. The end of last year, I made so much money that I had more money coming in than going out. So you know what my tax guy told me? You need to take 3 vacations before December 31st or you're in trouble. Psh, really? I got to take vacations? Spend as much money as you can. First class, $8,000. Pay for it. Here you go. Off to Australia. There you go. Going first class, boom. Didn't care because that is a tax write-off. So this is why I spent so much time there, because I needed that money to offset or I was going to owe because I was making more money. So I had to turn around, buy a shipment before the end of the year, $20,000 worth, just so I could show it in inventory. That's a good problem to have, guys. That's a damn good problem to have. You think about it. Do you want to live paycheck to paycheck every single week? I don't. I'm done past that. Do you want to work for somebody else? I don't. I'm done with that. I make my own money. I make money everywhere. because I pursue it, I do it, I sit there and say, look, what's going to make me money? I look at this on my products. What product is going to make me money? That's why I created my product list on my Amazon A to Z course. And I'll answer your guys' questions. I'm just getting on this rant right now because I feel that you guys need to know this. You need to know how good my life is. You need to know how good your life can be. That's what you need to know. You need to know that you could make that little change, whether it's $5,000 more a month, $10,000 more a month, $15,000 more a month. It's going to change your life one way or another. If you don't have the persona, you don't have the will, the drive, the power to do that, to sit there and say, I'm going to make a decision to take this course so I can learn how to make money selling on Amazon, then you're not going to get anywhere. If my tax accountant says you need to spend $10,000 on a first class ticket, I don't question him because he's an expert at what he does. As me, I'm an expert at what I do. I go out there and I say, this is how much money I'm going to make. If I'm making $10,000 in one day, I'm happy. And I just did that. I just did that in one day. And I have the proof and I can show you. It's not me bullshitting you here. You know what? Take the kids out of the room because at this point, I need you to know how serious I really am when it comes to my members. How serious I am when somebody sits there and says, well, Henry, you do this, or Henry, you do that, or Henry, can you show me this, or Henry, can you do that? I give my all. And I try to do what I can, the best I can, with every single member that I have. I don't care if you paid for a $295 course. I don't care if you paid for a $495 course. I don't care if you paid for a $795 course. You're all the same. Okay? Money coming in, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to treat you like you paid for the $795 course. That is the difference between me and these other guys out here that are sitting here saying, give me $10,000, but you can't talk to me. You give me $10,000 to coach you, I'll be at your front door tomorrow because you can guarantee I will get a plane ticket and I will be out there willing to sit there and say, okay, let's go. Let's get started. You're serious? You paid the money? No problem. These other guys, they won't do that. They'll take your $10,000 and they'll be sitting there and they'll be enjoying their life with brand new cars, brand new house, whatever else that they want to show out there. You will never catch me showing off a Lamborghini or showing off this or showing off that. You won't catch me doing that. I'll tell you, hey, I'm taking off and I'm going to go on vacation, but I'm letting you know I'm going to be gone. And so you know that I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be busy. All right, guys. Enough of my rant. I'm done. I'll go ahead and answer your questions now. So let's start answering some of these questions, okay? Asotero. Hi, Henry. Is it true that Amazon prefers GS1 UPC codes? Well, they prefer it. Go to eBay, type in Amazon certified codes in the search bar, find the cheapest guy there and buy it from them. That's exactly what I do. GS1 codes, most of them have them anyway, and they do work. So I have people that have paid hundreds of dollars for GS1 codes, which they're wasting their money. And really, you don't need that many codes. I have 31 products. All I need was 31 UPC codes. That's all I need. But people go out there and they sell them by the thousands. So you don't need 1,000. You don't need 100. Start off with 20. AV, hi from Miami, Florida. You know what? I want to go to Miami. I bet you I would love it there too. Solo, hello sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. What's the deal.com. Can you put a competitor's ASIN into your back office keyword listing for optimizing what would be helpful or it's against Amazon's term of service. No, it's not. You know what what you can do is you put it in your search terms. Okay. Um, Really, you don't need to do that. What you can do is, instead of putting their ASIN on there, right on top on the URL bar, there's going to be 5 keywords. Just make sure you put those 5 keywords in there. And that's free advice for you guys. That right there should be in my training. As a matter of fact, it is in my training. But the right on the URL, when you look at a listing, it's going to give you 5 keywords. And those 5 keywords is what the listing is being searched on. And so a lot of times what I will do is I will go out there and put that in certain places. And I show you how to do that in my training. And search terms is one of them. So there's lots of places, lots of keywords that you could use in your search terms. And there's so many search terms that you can use per line that you have to make sure that you put in there, and how you space it and everything else. That's in the training, okay? But yeah, don't put the ASIN number. Just look at the search. Just look at the keywords and put the keywords in there, and you'll be just as good. Asotero, habit says, I use nationwide barcodes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can use anybody you want. Multi-dimensional man. I already have an LLC. I have a legitimate trading company. Yes, we do know, and that's great. And yeah, I mean, it's totally up to you whether you want an LLC or not. There's a lot of people that scare people into that, and really, I would rather, if you're brand new, spend your money on products, okay, instead of a corporation. I know here in California that my corporation every year costs me $800 to renew, but then I go over here to Idaho, and it's $10 a month or $10 a year for the exact same thing. So way cheaper. Can you include your sales tax video in the course? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna do, because Amazon is changing their information. I'm gonna update that for you, Rebug. I will show you how to put the sales tax in there. I think it's in there. It should be in there. If it isn't, let me know, and I will make sure that I put that sales tax. How to put your seller's permit number in the sales tax. I'll put that in there. I'll make sure that I get that in there. Yes, it pays to have a legit business. Absolutely. I love tax write-offs. Yeah, who doesn't? All right, Steve, what's your thought on free shipping versus Amazon Prime shipping? The Prime shipping can get real expensive. Yeah, they've made it now to where I think the Prime shipping, they have, but if you have it, the product at a certain amount, if it doesn't go over a certain amount, you get a break on that. I do have Prime shipping for merchant fulfilled, and I know that I use first class for Prime shipping. First class, I can ship anywhere in the United States for no more than $2.66 for anything less than 15 ounces, less than a pound. And I'll use that all day long. I have people that order maybe 12, 14, packs, and I have to use priority because the wait is over now. But then it jumps from $2.66 to $6.35 priority mail. I never ship through FedEx. I never ship through UPS. It's just way too expensive. So I will use United States Postal Service. All right, multidimensional man. I have a LLC tax and a C Corp, so I'm cool on the other platforms, even on hitting Amazon. But if I can't manage time, I'm going to explode on Amazon the way you're starting it. I'm going to be calling you, man. I appreciate it. Will you do it for $5,000? No, I get people that pay me a lot more. Sorry, your experience. You're not going to take much. I did code buying at 99 cents for like 200. That's good. He's talking about the UPC codes. That's great on that. It's great to protect your assets. Yes, it is. Great. Steve, yes, but Prime can be next day or 2-day max. No, Steve, take the next day off on Prime, and you should be all right. I could pay you $2,000 to help me sell on Amazon. Yeah, good luck. Tobias, no. It takes a lot more. Look, take my course and learn that way. If you want my personal training, you want my coaching, give me a call and I'll tell you what my prices are. And we'll talk then. So, quite a few people on tonight, as a matter of fact. So, good. It's a Thursday night. I appreciate it. I will not be on tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I won't be on for the rest of the weekend. I will be back on Monday and making sure that I answer your questions. And I'm going to be doing quite a bit of stuff this weekend, going out, having fun, doing my thing, taking a break. So that's what I'll be doing. You give me $2,000, I'll show you how to be a baller on another platform. You know what? If you can make me money, yeah, we'll talk about that. If you're serious about that, I don't have a problem giving you that much money. That's nothing to me. Yeah, as long as you show results, I'll be more than happy to go out there and explode. I was talking about explosion and all of a sudden, it kicked me out. So, but I was able to get through with 46 minutes without an interruption. So, hey, I'm good with that. All right, just a few more questions, guys, and then I'm going to be off for tonight. I got to be somewhere in about a half an hour. And so let's get started on it. My raid just sent the seller a letter for hijack. I really need to find different products to sell. How do you retire your product listing? You just if you're going to retire your product listing, just lower the price. Lower the price so low that it's so ridiculous. At least you can get some money back. You may make some money, or you may break even. If you can break even just by getting rid of the product, don't buy that product anymore, and just move on to the next product. And then there you go. You just do that. You'll be fine. That's what I will do. I'll sit there and I'll just lower the price where I could just get rid of it, and somebody's going to buy it. And if not, you can probably sell it on eBay, and I'm sure somebody will buy it there for cheaper. So, all right. That's pretty much it, I guess. So, hey guys, I appreciate it. I see you showed up an hour too late, buddy. It was a really good, I felt that this was a pretty good Q&A. Do me a favor and just hit that like button, and I appreciate that. That helps me with my videos. And for those of you that are just coming in, and you can hit the notification bell, let you know when I'm on, let you know I'm going to be doing Q&A. That's what I'm here for. And for those of you who have not signed up for my free course at Tech Daddy Videos, feel free to go to techdaddyvideos.com, sign up for the free course, and there you go. Solo Keepa, you're so much information. Appreciate it, sir. Yeah, no problem. Anytime. And so if you're brand new, take the free course. I appreciate that. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel, and you'll be getting more videos and so forth. All right, guys. You guys have a good Thursday. Have a nice weekend, and we will catch you guys on Monday. All right, guys. See ya. Peace.